Hall will approach the football, hits this one high and deep, hangs it up there, and he'll take back to the end zone is Nate Cotter. Wants to run it out to the 10 to the 15, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, up to the 23-yard line. Crowd continuing to file in here to Strawberry Stadium. Horton under center, takes the football, hands it off to Brandt. He's hit for a loss. The Lions adjusting defensively here. Go to that 3-3 stack look defensively. Shotgun formation for Horton. Drops the throw, has pressure. Gets escapes, looks downfield, has a man down. There it is. Caught in the Lion territory to the 32-yard line. I formation. Here's Brandt left side on the stretch play. Cuts back inside. Not a lot of running room as he's cut off inside by Marquise Rogers. Horton takes the snap, drops the throw. Heavy pressure, has a man down there. Is knocked away, almost intercepted. As Horton, long snap count, takes the snap, drops the throw, wants to sling it out to Brandt, has plenty of running room. 30, 25, cuts back inside and slips. Shotgun formation, twin backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Brandt, tries to reverse running room, and he is dropped for a loss in the backfield. Horton standing at the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, sends a man in motion. Drops and throws, he fires it incomplete. Again, shotgun formation. Drops the throw. Has time, steps up, fires it complete down to the Lion 12-yard line. Jeremy Brown in. Back sneak, and he should have it as he pushes forward to the 10-yard line. First down at 10 from the 11. Short motion. Hands it off to Brandt. Has a hole over the left side. It closes up quickly as he powers down to about the 7 or 8-yard line. Second and goal. Busted play, and Horton is going to kind of make a little bit out of it. Third down and 5. Horton to throw, looking, has pressure, now scrambles down there wide open in the end zone, but he threw it short. He had a man standing all by himself, uncovered. This will be Donovan Curry. This will be a 24-yarder set right in the middle of the field. Snap is down. The kick is up. It is, let's see, good. Is Keelan Davis and Jermel Adams. This will be Davis from the 3-yard line. Far right, middle return, breaks outside of a tackle across the 20-yard line. Opening series for Southeastern. Calls for the football, hands it off to Lucas, has a little bit of running room, and he'll power across the 25-yard line. They'll give him 4 officially. Babbitt back to throw as a man wide open. It's Lano, 30, 35, 40. Cross 45 up to midfield into Jacksonville territory to the 49-yard line. Merrick Lano dragging across the middle. First and 10 at the Jacksonville 49. Lions will spread the field 3 wide. Babbitt back to throw. Fires complete. This is Robbie Skates. He has it across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. Crawford Kilpatrick checks into the ball game. True freshman from Georgia. Hand off to Lucas. Has running room right side. 40, 35. Turns the corner. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Jay Lucas from 42 yards turns the corner and takes it in for the Lion touchdown. For 1. Snap is down, kick is up. It's plenty high. It's good.
Number 2, Javon Tribble.
Kickoff takes Connor in the end zone, wants to run it out. 35 cuts back inside to the 40 to the 41. And with the new clock rules, the clock is 7:13 and counting as Jacksonville wants to end the round here. It's hitting the wall, fumble. And it's going to be a big gain here for Jacksonville. As actually, it's not going to be a big gain because Pinckney Hardeman came flying up to make the tackle like anybody was over there, and Hardeman came out of nowhere. Loss of 2. Second down and 12. Here's Brandt left side, has a little bit of a hole and fights his way forward. Walter Vaughn in the ball game for Southeastern. Here's pressure, fires, is complete. That'll be close to a first. Receiver set, trips to the far side of the field. Horton calls for it. Hands it off on the draw play. Brandt right up the middle from 4 or 5 to the 45-yard line. Here's Horton back to throw as a man wide open on a slant. Nobody. First down at 10. Man in motion, tight end to the near side. Hands it off to Brandt. He trips. Second down and 9 at the 30-yard line. 31-yard line officially. Horton 3-step drop, and we have a flag down. Man in motion, trips, drops the throw, has pressure, wants to screen, well executed, has plenty of running room. 30, 25, 20, cuts inside to the 15-yard line. First down, and here's a snap way over the head of Horton. It's going to go way back in the backfield, all the way to the 38-yard line. Nothing's a given. Sends a man in motion to the left. Horton, 3-step drop. Fade route down the right sideline. It is incomplete. 2 tight end formation. Horton, play action pass. Wants to throw. He is hit and sacked in the backfield by Vince Strickland. Also on the play, Matt Brown in there. The punter as Eric Jackson sits back on the 10-yard line. This will be Reckenwald to kick it away. This is a beautiful punt. High, spiraling punt that turns over and bounces into the end zone. So no backs in the backfield. Babin back to throw. Has a man open. Is caught by Byron Ross. Not a lot of... Has Lucas set to his left. He'll hand it off to Lucas. And he is hit and dropped in the backfield. There's going to be a flag for a face mask. Trying to make those adjustments. Snap from center here is a play action pass to Perry. Has running room. He is hit. Still on his feet. Runs over a tackler across the 35-yard line. That was just a great defensive play. This will be Lucas. Tries the left side. Has the reverse field. Tries to look for a block. Gets it. 30, 35. Still on his feet. 40. Turns the corner. Midfield. 45. Back inside to the 40. Down to the 35-yard line. Lions go 5 wide. Here's a deep ball down the left sideline to Christian Muhammad, and it's underthrown. Mario Gilbert checks into the ball game. Junior from Griffin, Georgia. He'll get the ball on the inside handoff. Still running hard. Breaks a tackle across the 30 down to the 29-yard line. To 92 for Jacksonville. It'll be a handoff to Gilbert. Has running room. Still on his feet to the 20, inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Split backs. This will be Gilbert. Sweeping left side. Tries to turn the corner. He'll be hit, but he piles forward. Who drops to throw out of the shotgun. Looking. Has a man open. It's thrown behind Robbie Skates. He was open. Lucas flank to the right. Babin drops to throw. Has time. Swings it out to Lucas. Has it 15. Down to the 10. And down to the 7 or 8-yard line. And he'll hand it off to Lucas, running right side. Cuts it back inside. Pyle still moving forward, still on his feet. The whistle blows a little bit early there. Looked like Lucas was still moving forward. And Babin stands at the 10. Second and goal. Drops the throw. Looking. Has a man down there. That's Lano in the back corner of the end zone. He's got it for a touchdown. Lano to hold. Snap is down. The kick is up. And it is looks to be right down the middle and good. Connor and Javon Trimble stand at the goal line, ready to receive the kickoff. Ball hits this one, kind of a wobbly kick that Connor fields on the run at his 10. Has running room, breaks a tackle across the 30, still on his feet, and he is brought down hard. So here is a run over the right side, and third down at 6. Horton, play action fake, has pressure, now round right side, fires it down the field. That's going to be overthrown, incomplete. As Reckenwald will punt it away. This ball is almost blocked, might have been tipped, and it's going to bounce at the 42-yard line. A Dolphin will touch it. Actually, they don't say. Actually, they'll throw the beanbag down at the 35-yard line. Went backs in the backfield. Babin in the shotgun. Fakes to Perry. Swings it out to Jay Lucas. Has running room 40, 35, 45, 50. Out of bounds at the Jacksonville 36-yard line. Wins to the high side. This will be Perry on the inside draw. Tries to turn the corner. He's going to He'll be dropped for a loss in the backfield. Babin in the shotgun at his 21-yard line. Drops the throw, has pressure, swings it out to Perry, has one man to beat at the 30, runs over him up to the 34-yard line. 8:19 to play and counting. Here's Babin, has a man down there. It's almost intercepted. And it's not a very good kick. It's going to end up being a tail dragger. Ball is fumbled, but looks like Jacksonville recovered. Horton hands it off to Brandt. He falls forward, maybe for a gain of 1. Here's Horton back to throw on the fade route. Had a man down there, but it's way overthrown. Third down and 9. Lions come with the pressure. This will be a screen is broken up by Duke Adams. They're going to call him on a penalty. As Eric Jackson stands at his 31-yard line. Lions come after it. They got it on the block. Rolling in the backfield. Southeastern's going to have it. And Southeastern able to barrel in and get the block. Couldn't see who got it. Here's Lucas. Plenty of running room. 10-5. Runs over a man down to the 6. Kendrick Perry lined up at tailback. Babin calls for the football. Tall sweep Perry left side. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. Kendrick Perry on the cross power sweep to the left.
That's another Lion touchdown,
And that was good from 5 yards out, following the lead block of Matt Betts and Jay Lucas. Southeastern yielded 70 yards to Jacksonville on 12 plays in the opening drive. Since that time, just 29 yards on 16 snaps. This will be Connor again. Another nice return across the 30 to 32. And 3 wide receiver set. Bolt set back is Brandt. Man in motion. He'll hand to Brandt. He's hit in the backfield by Richardson and dropped for a loss. Early on in the 2006 campaign, back to throw. Pass is caught. Cuts back inside and hammered. Ball is fumbled. Lions look like they have it, and they do, as Brennan Harris just absolutely decapitated Javon Tribble. And I'm telling you what, I thought Jay Skidmore's hit last week at Southern Miss was big. That was absolutely lethal. There's Babin back to throw, pump fake. Has a man down there. It's caught. Great catch by Krishna Muhammad. High snap, inside handoff to Lucas, and he's wrapped up for not much there. Calls for the football, drops the throw, has pressure. Now has a man down there. It's caught by Muhammad. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Southeastern. Snap down, place kick is up, and looks like it's good. There's a short pooch kick as the Lions try to keep it away from Connor, and that'll be fielded at the 25, and that'll be it. Horton in his shotgun. Rolls to the right, avoids some pressure, steps up, fires it, almost intercepted. Tommy Connors, 2:52 to play in the first half. Horton hands it off straight ahead, not much running room. 3rd and 10. Horton scrambles to his right, steps up, he's pulled down from behind, fires it down there, it's incomplete. Lions block the last kick, see if they come after this one, they'll set up the return. There's a wobbly tail dragger that'll go out of bounds, and the 15-yard penalty backs it up to the 18. Southeastern a chance to work on their 2-minute drill here. Here's Lucas, reverses field to 20, 25, in the mid 30, 35, still on his feet to midfield. He won't go down. Jay Lucas dragging defenders across the 50-yard line. Here's Babin back to throw, has Kilpatrick on the drag, 45, 40, and he's up into the 39-yard line. Babin has Muhammad on the drag, and he has a first down out at 10. Gilbert and Perry in the backfield. This will be a fake, and he'll swing it out to Perry. He has it, 35, 30, 25, 20. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line, leaps over the advertising. Babin fakes, fires it out. This is Ross. He's to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Byron. Kick is up, and it's good. So we have another pooch kick. Be taken at the 30 or the 27-yard line. Here's a handoff to Brandt. Has some running room. 40, 45, midfield in the Lion territory down to the 33 or 43-yard line. 8 seconds to play. Jacksonville from the 20-yard line. Horton back to throw, looking. This is going to be way overthrown, almost intercepted. Actually, Calando McChristian had a beat on it. Snap is down. The kick is up. It's going to have plenty of distance, and it's good. And that'll be the final play of the first half.
Jacksonville University 6.
It'll be a high short kick, which will come down to Davis at the 3-yard line. Middle return is on. Has some running room across the 20. Stumbles across the 25 to the 26. He'll come out first down at 10. Babbitt's still in the ball game. Hands it off to Lucas. Reverses running room. Second down and 10, and Seth Babin has the ball slip out of his hand.
Lions.
Horton turns, tosses it to Brandt, has a little bit of running room across the right side. Here is a pass down the left sideline. It is incomplete, broken up by Romilly's Mayo. There's a bad snap all the way back into Jacksonville territory.
Horton.
Babin will stand at the 18-yard line, calls for the football, wants to swing it out to Ross on the bubble screen. He's across the 15. We're going to talk to Hutch for a few minutes here. There's an inside give. It looks like that's Lucas, or is that Gilbert on the carry? Couldn't see who that was. Only a couple of yards in there. Third down. Here's a play action fake. Babin wants to run. He's going to have to just run it out of bounds, and he'll lose a couple of yards. Have a flag down on the punt. Not again another. Jacksonville accepted the penalty, and much better effort by Hall. Gets a block. This is Connor, 45 midfield, out of bounds. Now the Dolphins have it after the penalty at the 42-yard line. Here's a play action fake. Pass is dropped. Shotgun formation. Horton has a man over there, has the first down. Junior from Bradenton, Florida. Lions having trouble getting out of the huddle. This will be Brandt right side, and they closed it up pretty quickly. Second down and 7, gain of 3. This will be Brandt inside handoff. Has plenty of running room. First down across the 30 to the 26-yard line of Southeastern. Horton stands at his 31. Fires across the middle, and it's incomplete. And that's going to be broken up by Connors. Brandt wants to slant, can't find him. Now Richardson has him tracked from behind. He escapes trouble and runs out of bounds.
At the 9.
And this will be a stretch play to the left. He's going to walk into the end zone. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it looks to be good. It is, with 7:32 to play in the third quarter. It's Southeastern 35, Jacksonville 13. As Jacksonville's found something on the last couple of possessions. This will be a high kick, which will come to Davis at the 1-yard line. Middle return is on. Davis to the 15, and that's where he's going to fall down. Babin gets a high snap, and we have a flag down. It's going to be a false start. Jacksonville playing very inspired defense. Babin back to throw, and his ball's broken up and nearly intercepted. Babin stands at his 5-yard line. He'll hand it off to Lucas. Cuts back inside. He's hit, hemmed under for not much, maybe 2 or 3 yards. As Babin under pressure has a man open, that's Garrett, and he's going to be short of the first down. And another kick. It hits the receiver, but he's going to fall on it. First and 10. Horton hands it off and smothered under for no gain. Horton back to throw. Down the left sideline. The ball is incomplete, but they do throw a flag on that. It'll bring up third down and 11. Horton back to throw. Has pressure. Here comes Brennan Harris. He sacks him. Is the ball loose? No, it's not. Horton back on top of it. As Romilese Mayo will drop back to receive this punt. Line drive, wobbly kick. It's going to bounce to the 33-yard line. Check up. Babin hands it off. This is Mario Gilbert. Has running room. 35 across the 40. Still on his feet. Midfield. 45. Cuts back inside. 40. Breaks a tackle. 35. And he falls down. Trying to cut back to the middle of the field. Kendrick Perry flank Babin. Here's Perry. Big hole. 30-yard line. Spins out of it. Still on his feet. Bowling his way down to the 20-yard line. Kendrick Perry. Two backs flank Babin. Back to throw. Looking. Has a man down there. Wide open. It's Walls. 10. Cuts back inside to the 5. Still on his feet to the 4-yard line. Kendrick Walls on the reception. His second catch of the year. Babin will turn, give it off. This is Gilbert. He powers his way across the goal line and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hall kicking off for the Lions.
As we come back from break, Jim Hall kicks this one to the 8-yard line. Connor has it again up the right side to the 30-yard line. High formation. for Jacksonville as Horton rolls to his left, wants to throw back across the middle, and it's high and incomplete. Here's a toss to the left. Still on his feet, up to midfield, and a gain of about 5 or 6 on 1st and 10.
For the Lions.
Horton, play action fake, wants to throw, has a man over there, and it's incomplete. Horton back to throw, has pressure, dumps it off. That's Brandt. He is hit, but he's going to have the first down as he carries Tony Johnson for that extra yard. 1st and 10 as they credit the Dolphins with the first down at the Southeastern 47. Toss sweep to the right. This is Brandt. Turns the corner. Plenty of running room. 40 down to the 33-yard line. Horton back to throw. Pass is deflected and knocked away. 3rd down and 3. Ball at the Lion 39-yard line. Sweep to the left. Hit and dropped for no gain. As send a man in motion from the shotgun. Horton from the 44. He's going to hand off or keep it on the draw play, and he's going to have the first down as he faked the inside draw and kept it. Devin Curry checking in at middle linebacker for Southeastern. Here's a sweep to the left, tripped up. Horton rolls to his right, has pressure, now steps up, fires it incomplete, and Connors had it, and he just dropped it. Horton stands at the 34 on 3rd and 10. Gets pressure, wants the screen, has it set up, but it's hammered by Demarius Johnson for a loss. Now, Southeastern playing a lot of new faces, so I think both teams will come away pretty happy in this ball game as Tony Johnson calls for a fair catch, and that's going to be that's actually Mayo calls for a fair catch, and he's hit. Sends a man in motion. That's Davis to the near side. High snap. Hands it off. This is Dramel Adams in the ball game, and he blasts forward for about 5 or 6 straight ahead. Outstanding first step quickness, change of direction. Schlosser back to throw, has a man open. That's Lano on the drag route, 40, and he fumbles the football, and it's going to be fumbled out of bounds, and I think they're going to give it to Jacksonville, and that was close. And Jacksonville has it 1st and 10, new quarterback in the ball game. Straight ahead handoff, not much there. 2nd and 8. Belcher, 2 tight end formation, drops the throw. This ball is going to be almost intercepted as Devin Cannon. Tell you what, if it would have been a good throw, he would have picked that off and had a pick 6, the 49-yard line. Play action pass is wide open and complete into Lion territory across the 35-yard line. Offset eye to the left, tight end set to the left. Toss sweep. Has some running room across the 35-yard line down to the 33 as a bubble screen out to the right side is going to be dropped for a loss in the backfield. Belcher rolls to his left, fires. It's going to be, that should have been intercepted, but again, a very poorly thrown football. He had a man open. Mayo deep to receive, probably not going to be able to return this one. It's a high hanging kick, which is going to bounce into the end zone, and Southeastern will have it 1st and 10. Here's Dramel Adams, shakes out of trouble. Across the right side, he'll pick up maybe a yard or 2 on the play.
And Alabama on top of UL Monroe, 20-7, 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Schlosser play action fake, slings it out to Muhammad, has running room across the 25 up close to the first down. High formation. Schlosser turns, hands off to Betts, and he's not, actually he does have the first down because he just ran over. Schlosser stands at the 24, fires it out. The ball nearly intercepted. That would have been a touchdown. 2nd down and 10, 8:01 to play. Lions on top 40-15. Schlosser hands it off to Adams, and he is dropped in the backfield. Looks like he'll lose a yard. 3rd and 10, Schlosser is blasted. He has a man down there, and he overthrows Kilpatrick. Paul puts another pretty good foot into this one as Connor retreats, and he'll be hemmed under at the 27-yard line. Fumbles it out of bounds, but the Dolphins will retain possession. Here's Belcher, hands it off, and spinning out of a tackle and still on his feet up across the 35. 2nd and 1, tall sweep to the left, flag down on the play. It's going to be an illegal procedure against Jacksonville, I do believe. Tulane all over Mississippi State, 32-7. Here's a tall sweep to the right. Not a lot of running room. Retreats, and Devin Curry can't wrap him up. He had him for a big loss, but good hard running there by Harris. 3rd and 8. Belcher back to throw. Has pressure. Fires it out there complete. That'll be a first down. High formation. Belcher calls for the football. Hands it off to Harris. He has some running room, and he's met at the 39-yard line by Curry, I believe. 2nd and 9. Here's Harris. And he trips and falls as Curry came up into him. Here's King on the pressure, and he is hit and dropped as actually he's still on his feet. End over end kick. And is going to hit and take a Jacksonville bounce out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That's where the Lions will have it with 3:05 to play in the ball game. He'll hand it off to Savoy. Looks to turn the left corner. He cannot, and he is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. Brian Blazevich in the ball game. Here's Savoy. Tries to turn the right corner. He can't do it, and it's another maybe a loss of 1 there, or back to the line of scrimmage at best. As Babin wants to throw, swings it out to Byron Ross, and he's going to have to fight off a defender to get back to the line of scrimmage, hit out of bounds, and there's a flag, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Here's Matt Betts straight ahead on an inside handoff, and he bowls forward for about 4 or 5 yards. As Betts gets another carry, and man, he just runs over a guy at the 50-yard line. Babin hands it off to Betts again, has some running room across the 45, down to the 43. That'll be a first down. Sam Savoy has some running room up close to the 35-yard line, and that will do it. Your final score, Southeastern 41, Jacksonville 13.